Okay, Brian here. It's been two forevers since I've posted a video and an update on the car projects. Been having a lot of fun driving the Shelby on the track. Meanwhile, doing lots of projects on that. No updates, sorry. I did a lot of work. We put a roll bar in it. Of course, new wheels all the way around it. Wound up having to put a clutch in it and all kinds of crazy stuff. It's just been one thing after another. Of course, brake upgrades and that kind of stuff. Anyway, so got Watkins Glen coming up in October, and I was committed the entire season that this car was the Fox body is going to go on that track. So we are working on getting it put back together. We dropped a valve in the engine back in April. That's largely likely due to my rapid rebuild of the engine previous season because of the blown valve or blown head gasket. So anyway, we're redoing everything. This time we've got 6 weeks, so we're trying to do it right. A lot of time here to work on this thing. Of course, it's been a long time since April, but hey, anyway, time in the garage is precious and hard to get. As you can see, the windshield's out of it. Got a busted windshield, been meaning to replace that forever. So while we're a little bit on a downturn here, a little break on the engine build, trying to get the windshield swapped out with some Lexan, sitting in the parts room over there. Anyway, but here we go. So on the engine front, basically, the engine builder continued to have problems getting parts to rebuild the heads for me, to remanufacture the heads, the GT40 X303s or 302s actually. That's always puzzled me. People sell them and tell everyone they're an X303, but they're stamped X302. I'll never understand that, but maybe somebody can put a comment on this video and tell me about that. But anyway, moving on, I found out that the GT40 X302 heads, 303s, have terrible reputation. They kind of suck. Be better off with heads off of a Bronco, I think. But anyway, so decided to take the opportunity to do an upgrade. So I went with the AFR Enforcers 185cc heads. They have a very, very good reputation for producing good airflow and therefore good horsepower and good torque. So we're getting an upgrade. Of course, with that, as never fails, they're stud-based rockers instead of pedestal, so I had to buy new rockers. And of course, the piston rods with the better head gaskets, which are the Kinetic head gaskets. The damn push rods are too short, so we're getting a whole new set of push rods. So the whole valve train is going to be brand new. So that's awesome. And yeah, so also the big treat, as you can tell, I have the engine out of the car. Easy to work on that way. But more importantly, on the other side of the shop here on the bench, we have the, thanks to Mr. Brad Harris, my good friend, a rebuilt Tremec TKO 600 to go back in the car. It has a new fifth gear assembly in here. So the fifth gear assembly required us to remove the entire main shaft, basically R&R, just remove it and replace it. Or remove it and install it. Sorry, reinstall, remove, reinstall. Anyway, but I had never done that. Brad assured me it was a piece of cake, so he came over and helped me with it. Thank you, Brad. Really appreciate it. Everything's come together fine. It's also got a new shifter. We got a Tremec Pro short throw shifter. It's supposed to be all that. And of course, I had to get a new shift knob. That old freaking stainless or aluminum shift handle was just, that knob was sucky. So why not, right? Yellow and black. I love it. All right, that's what's going back in the Fox body. Can't wait to get off that rev limiter on the straightaways and actually have another gear to go into. It's going to be awesome. So that's it for now. I'll try not to be a stranger and post more updates. Signing off for now.